All right, we're going into part two of a five-part series in how we made one coach $1.1 million with $167 in ad spend. This part two of the series, we're going to be discussing what it looks like to build effective and high converting Facebook ad creatives. And there's a couple of components here that I would like to break down, but one of the biggest components is understanding how the actual ads themselves are created, right? I like to think about it. There's a hierarchy in the way that we think about psychology. The hierarchy goes like this: you have your mass desire, then you have your emotional triggers, and then you have your pain points and where they're at. Why do I choose each one of these layers? Well, the mass desire, you think about it as casting a wide net because a lot of people are going to be experiencing this where they want something very specific, such as in this case, they wanted to scale their ad accounts so that they themselves could then have more profit into their business. So they want to scale their ad account profitably, spend less time inside of the ad account. So that's one way they look at the mass desire. Really, the mass desire overall is they wanted some type of control and security to be able to scale their ad accounts, right? Know that this methodology is actually going to work for them. The second thing is your emotional triggers. Your emotional triggers is what happened to them before they saw your ad that made them go, "Oop, I'm dealing with this huge problem." Let's say that they recently hired an agency, or they recently hired a freelancer or a contractor to come in and work on their business and work inside their ad account, but they weren't actually able to get the results that they were looking for. So they are in their journey, right? And they have this emotional trigger during their journey in which they're saying, "Man, I'm not getting the results I want. It's because of this problem." And I feel that emotional trigger uh, being felt, right? That what's going to happen during that time is they're going to go, "Okay, cool. Well, I'm looking for a solution." They're actively looking for a solution. They're in motion. The third part of it is your pain point, right? What specific part of the pain point in their journey that they're in that they can relate to? I like to think about pain points as, can I relate to this problem? Can I relate to them? Can I empathize? A lot of what we do when it comes to bringing cold traffic into our funnels is being able to empathize with that person on the other side of the ad, by understanding their psychological needs. So we identify their pain point. A pain point would be something, "Oh, I'm having really high cost per acquisition, and I'm unable to scale my ad account because of that." So those are the three things that you want to hit on. Now, when we broke down these ads and we started to create them, we realized that there was a lot of skepticism inside of this industry itself. So when we created the ads, we decided to make the ads around authority, right? So people could actually see, all right, this person has authority. This person has worked with Nissan. This person has worked with really big billion-dollar brands. And he's spent over billions of dollars for these companies overall in total. So that gives them a lot of authority. So we kind of stack that, right? I call it stacking the ad itself and thinking about it in these layers. Once we did that, we were able to find that authority plus a direct to offer was the best solution, the best type of ad creative that we could find, and we could not find one that beat it for months. So that's how we look at creating high converting ads, and that's how we created these high converting ads specifically so that we can scale the ad account to $167,000 in 1 year. Now consider this: the $167,000 that we spent, that was our money that was being spent to help him make his money back.